Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to North Logan, Utah. My name is Ryan Lawrenson, here in the Steve Coleman broadcast booth here at the George S. Eccles Ice Center. This is Aggie Blue Ice for the season home opener between your Utah State University Aggies and the Weber State University Wildcats from Ogden, Utah. Looking forward to a great matchup tonight. Your Aggies in the season opener down in Ogden beat the Wildcats 5-2, and there was a hat trick scored in that game, scored by Dalton Lallier, a senior from Juneau, Alaska. Looking forward to a fantastic game this evening. We'll step away for just a moment here while we wait for the teams to enter the ice. As you can see, the lights are down, the fans are pumped. We'll be back in just a moment. And for the first time in 2022-2023 season, your Aggies have taken home ice here at the Eccles. Starting lineups tonight for the Wildcats: left defense, number 11, Cole Van Orman; right defense, number 13, Ryan Brown. On the wings tonight, you've got left wing, number 77, Brian Faubert, and right wing, number 18, Jacob Baznillian. Centerman tonight is number 27, Jaden Hughes. In goal for the Wildcats tonight is number 29, Kyle Lane. And the Wildcats are coached by Yosh Ryujin. Tonight's starting lineup for the Aggies: on your defense is number 15, left defense from Springville, Utah, a junior, Trace Farr. And on right defense, number 7, freshman from Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island in Canada, is number 7, Seth Morris. Your wings tonight, number 18, Zach Pines from Orange, California. And at right wing, number 29, this is a name and number you recognize, know, and love. From Youngstown, Ohio, we've got senior Sean Johnston. And in goal, the hometown hero, a sophomore from Wellsville, Utah, number 35, Titan Anderson. Fans, as you know, we at Aggie Blue Ice lost the longtime voice of Aggie Blue Ice, Steve Coleman. There will be a special in-arena ceremony tonight that we will be honoring the life and the legacy of Steve Coleman. And now we turn it over to in-arena voice, Craig Pettit. Entering the ice now is John Eccles, longtime head coach, former head coach for the Aggies. Fans in the arena throwing up their flashlights. Crowd giving a big round of applause to the Coleman family here in the Eccles Ice Center tonight. ACHA Division II Commissioner John Eccles holding up a commemorative plaque honoring Steve Coleman that's going to be displayed here at the Eccles Ice Center. And now a moment of silence in honor of Steve Coleman. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moments away from the puck drop. But first, we're going to hand it over to the national anthem.
Please rise if you're able to sing the national anthem. Singing tonight is Brittany Downs.
Ladies and gentlemen, local singer Brinley Downs with that rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. Again, moments away from puck drop, we are going to have a ceremonial puck drop where two of the Coleman family who helped Steve all these years with the Aggie Blue Eyes broadcast, they are going to be participating in a ceremonial puck drop tonight between the Wildcats and your Aggies this evening. As we wait, of course, the old and storied chant, "I believe that we will win." Let's listen in. Some loud cheers from the Coleman family just behind me and to my right. Here we go again. Just a correction here. I apologize to the Pierce family. Left wing number 18, Zach Pierce. And the rest of your Aggies starting lineup, we've got Trace Farr and Seth Morris on defense. Zach Pierce, Bradley Green, and Sean Johnston on the front line. And making his home season start, number 35, Titan Anderson. Both teams anxious to get going after that beautiful pregame ceremony. Just getting some final pregame jitters out. Team captain Bradley Green to take the face-off, and the Wildcats win it. That's number 13 for the Wildcats that won that. That's Ryan Brown. And a shot in, but just wide. Number 27, Jaden Hughes has it over to Brown again. And a shot just wide. Fighting for it, it's crossing in over the neutral zone and into Wildcat territory, giving chase, and an icing is called. That'll bring it back into Aggie territory.
All right, I'm back and settled, and I might be a little rusty, but
we welcome you back, Lane. Welcome into the booth. Glad to have you. Glad you're here. Taking this face off again is Green across from number 18. That's Besnillian. A shot just wide there by number 77, Brian Faubert. And to deflect off the leg of an Aggie, there goes Thomas Machunas. Excuse me, Zach Pierce. And here come the Aggies, and a good shot, but just missed it by Green. Aggies looking to get things started early in the first 60 seconds of this matchup. Here's Hale. Hale battling for it, loses it. That's number 26, Jones. And it's intercepted, but broken up again. Sean Johnston takes it now. He's in center ice. He shovels it deep. Aggies go off for a change. Some Wildcats do as well. Giving chase is Lallier and Hale. Thought Lallier lost it between his legs, but there's Hale to go and pick up the pieces a little bit. Taps it on back to number 21, Ethan Tarver. Bit of a battle back there. And it's saved away by the Aggies. Dylan Hale moving forward and fast, and he's got help. He's got Lallier, and he has Voss. Tries to shovel it over, just too high. There's Demorat of the Wildcats. Number 22, he shovels it into the boards and tries to give chase, but there's Will Christensen. He's there to meet him. Number 21, Tarver with it. Almost loses it there. Now it's Sam Voss. Sam Voss moving in. He's got a host of Wildcats there. Dalton Lallier missed the chance there to give him some assistance, and the Wildcats end up with it. Bounces back into Wildcat territory. The Aggies giving chase now. There's Machunas going after number 19 for the Wildcats. That's Eric Nancolis. And a save there, a huge save by Kyle Lane. Wildcats forwarded into Aggie territory. A little bit of a battle going on down there right behind Titan Anderson. And the fans getting into their first Let's Go Aggies cheer of the season as the Aggies try to bring it across center ice, but no good. They're back in their defensive zone. Thomas Machunas intercepts a pass out from the boards and gives it on over to number 20. That is Wyatt Barton from Lakeville, Minnesota. Still a little bit of confusion. That's number 71 of the Wildcats. That's Igor Kamyakov, all the way from Russia playing for the Wildcats this season. A little bit of a battle again there behind Titan. Titan puts his glove on over it on a nice try there from the Wildcats. That faceoff's going to come just out to his right. As both teams come off for a much-needed change. Not quite sluggish headed over to the bench, but definitely looking a little tired. 16:38 remaining in the first period. Wildcats win that, but there's a little bit of confusion there at the face-off spot, and the Aggies come up with it. They're crossing center ice. There goes Norris from Canada, and he's got Sean Johnston in there with him to help. Wildcats managed to eke that one just out of their zone and push it forward. There's Pierce. 18 Zach Pierce passed it over to Johnston. And a nice little bump there, letting him know he's there looking for him. That's Jordan Gemarillo from the Wildcats. Simmons has it now for the Wildcats. Simmons passes it all the way over to number 44, Yamarillo. Nice try to deflect in, but it went just left of the post there. There's number 26 for the Wildcats. That's Jack Jones. And that puck soars out of play and into the stands here.
Gonna have to do a mandatory sound and audio check from, as usual, from the fans. So if it's coming through good for you guys, let us know.
Appreciate you guys making your voices known in the Aggie Blue Ice chat. Here as play resumes, there's Fritz for the Wildcats. Titan Anderson stops that from going any further. There's number 21, Ethan Tarver with the puck now. He's got plenty of help. That's shoveled up on over to number 25, Ben Carlson. Looking to make some moves here. There's a nice check there from number 77, Brian Faubert. The Wildcats end up with it again. There's Carter Fritz with it. Passes it on over to number 19, Eric Nancolis. Aggies shovel it forward in a dump pass. Starting to get a little bit more physical this game. Tarver passes it on over, but it's broken up by number 12, Nolan Gifford, and given over to number 8, Dylan Hale. Hale moving in. Nice shot in there right onto the chest of Kyle Lane, and he shovels it right into his glove. Face off just to Lane's right here. Lallier to take it. And the Aggies win that one. With it now is Nolan Mulno, and he passes it forward to Sam Voss, who's met by 2 Wildcats there behind Kyle Lane. And it's taken away by number 11, Cole Van Orman, and given on over to Andrew DeMorat of the Wildcats. It's shoveled forward just behind Titan Anderson, and now we're moving across center ice again. There's number 20 again. That's Wyatt Barton. Gives it away to a Wildcat, and he takes it again. Barton on over to Molno. Back to Barton. Gives it to Lallier. Lallier misses it. He's thrown down, but Sam Voss is there to collect. Sam Voss looking for some help. Dalton Lallier with it now behind the net, and he's stopped there by a Wildcat. Morris with it now at center ice. Over to Molyneux. Lallier tries to get that from Voss, but he misses it. Lallier fighting Komyakov. Komyakov gives it on over to number 11. That's Cole Van Orman. Number 14 with it now. That's Tanner Davis. Tanner Davis with a shot, but it's right off the right side leg pad of Kyle Lane. Aggies looking to get a little bit more physical right now. Morris with it. On over to Molyneux. Molyneux's got help, and a shot given into the glove of Kyle Lane. That shot had some heat to it. Another change here as we've got a face-off just to the left of Kyle Lane. Bradley Green to take that across from number 25, Buzz Schneider of the Wildcats. And the Aggies just lose it. That's number 26 of the Wildcats. That's Jack Jones. Passes it forward, and Simmons collects. Number 43 for the Wildcats. Titan shovels it away with a little poke check on his stick. There's Green. Green moving forward. He's got 3 on him, but he has a little bit of help. Green gives it on over to Morris. Morris with a shot, and it's blocked just by the skate of Jack Jones of the Wildcats. And it goes all the way up to the ceiling here in the Eccles Ice Center. Appreciate you Aggie fans listening wherever you may be. If there are any Wildcat fans, definitely appreciate you tuning into Aggie Blue Ice one last time as we honor Steve Coleman here tonight. Bradley Green to take this face-off just to the right of Kyle Lane. He wins that, but it's soon taken away by Jack Jones. There goes Hughes. Morris tries to reach for it, but he misses it. And a shot there blocked by Titan Anderson, much to the praise and the pleasure of your Aggie fans. It is now back in the Wildcat end. There's Jack Jones with it again. There's Besnillian at the blue line. Shovels it on over to number 77 for the Wildcats. He's into Aggie territory, but he's got a host of Aggies there. Number 21, Ethan Tarver with it, moving across. He's got Duchess there to help. Duchess is tripped up. No call there. Oh, there will be a call. 2 minutes for tripping to number 18 of the Wildcats. That's Jacob Besnillian as we go to our first power play in the Eccles Ice Center this season with 12:06 remaining in the first period. Duchess had a very promising move in there, but he's just tripped up there by Jacob Besnillian. Last season, the Aggies had some fair movement on the power play. Let's see how they do so far this season. Green wins it, and it's over to Johnston. Johnston's got it, but he loses it over to number 22, Andrew DeMorat. Titan Anderson now has it behind the net, and he gives it on over to Morris. Morat fighting for it, but there's Morris again. He's crossing the blue line. He's got help. That shot deflected right off the stick of that Wildcat that was right there on number 7, Seth Morris. Aggies get another face-off in positive territory. It's a very different Wildcats team than the Aggies faced 2 weeks ago. Still no score. That's number 11, Cole Van Orman. He passes it on forward to Schneider, but Schneider misses. And it crosses the blue line to go offsides. Just a little hockey education for you new fans out there. If the puck crosses the blue line after a player, that's offsides. In other words, if a player crosses the blue line before a puck, that's an offsides. And it goes just outside that attacking zone. We've got Lallier lining up across from Schneider. Schneider wins it, but it's taken away by the Aggies. That's number 15, Trace Farr, that's got it behind Titan Anderson now. Moving forward, passes it on over to Lallier. Lallier's got a little bit of help. There's a full host of the Wildcats there. He's got help, plenty of help there. Sam Voss now with it at the blue line. Over to Barton. Barton shoots and just in front, right through the crease of Kyle Lane. Sam Voss with it again. Looking for some help as Aggies are finishing a change. Here's Trace Farr with it now in positive territory. Tries to pass it through the legs of Fritz there for the Wildcats, but no good. He's still got it. Give it on over to Dylan Hale. Back to Farr. Toss just up and Barton brings it down. Farr with it again. Just left of Kyle Lane. Oh, nice shovel pass in there. Everybody knew exactly what Farr was doing, though. Wildcats seemed to get it out of there. And now Wyatt Barton's got it again, back behind Titan Anderson. Best chance of the game so far, that. Here come the Aggies again with it. Number 22, Brendan Wolcott. Wolcott passes it on over to Molno. Molno crushed into the boards there, and Besnillian is back as that power play is over. That is 0 for 1 on the power play so far. And right out of the gates is Jacob Besnillian, just to the right-hand side. That is stick side for Titan Anderson. The Wildcats open up the score line 1-0 on a heater from Jacob Besnillian. Aggie fans didn't like that one very much. It was a great play, though, from Besnillian as the Wildcats win that faceoff. With it now is number 25, Ben Carlson. Carlson gives it over to Dudges, who loses it. It's kicked back in there by William Christensen, but the Wildcats take it. They're back there behind Kyle Lane. With it now is Shakov. Push forward. Dudges is thrown down a little bit. Having a little bit of a fight there is Tarver for the puck. It's picked up there by the Aggies. Number 12, Nolan Gifford. Taking it away now is number 92, Osman Cholak. Aggies get away with it, though. Moving it around behind Titan. Passes it just off the boards. Aggies aren't going to get there. That was intended for Zach Pierce, but Ryan Brown had the number of that puck. Bradley Green trying to keep it on sides here. And a nice mid-ice hit between Morris and Brown there. Morris trying to get something going for the Aggies here. Green passes it on over to Johnson, but he loses it over the top of the blade of the stick. And a big hit there as Pierce crosses over the blue line. He's got help. Looking for help, and it's a goal! Goal scored, his first of the season at the Eccles Ice Center. That is the Canadian number 7, Seth Morris, on a fabulous pass there from number 18, Zach Pierce. That's a quick answer from your Aggies with 8:35 remaining in the first period. Tied it up at 1. What a great play there by the Aggies. Absolutely knew exactly what they were doing. Lallier to take this face-off across from number 25. That's Buzz Schneider. What a way to start the season at the Eccles. Hale takes it away as they win the face-off there. Hale moving in. He's hit, but he's still standing. Taken away by the Wildcats. Molno tries to keep it onside, and it stays there. Voss tried to grab it, and there's Nolan Molno again. Gives it over to Voss. Voss by himself. He's got 2 Wildcats, make it 3. Simmons takes it away for the Wildcats. Aggie fans making their voices heard now. Dalton Lallier tries to shoot it, but it goes onto the net just behind the post there. And the Wildcats end up with it. They pass it forward, but Molno breaks up that pass. Gives it on over to Voss. Voss has a little bit of trouble getting that, and the Wildcats take it. There's number 77 for the Wildcats, and he's trying to get it away. Give that on over to the Aggies as the Wildcats break it up in their positive territory. A little bit of a fight there in the far corner, just to the right of Titan Anderson. It's right behind him now. Wildcats come away with it. They're looking to answer back again. Just about goes off sides, but they give it away. Sam Voss with it now. Hands it on over to number 9, excuse me. That's Alec Moser from Devils Lake, North Dakota. And a shot there by Machunas, blocked just wide by Kyle Lane, and it's back behind there, and a big hit there from number 9, Alec Moser. Hughes takes it across, over to Faubert and shovels it in. Tarver's got it now. He's gonna get met, and he dumps it in. Met there by number 80 for the Wildcats, and they dump it in again. Number 80 for the Wildcats, that's Andy Gorgeous. Aggies moving off for a change now. A much needed change. Ooh, and a downed Wildcat gets kneed or kicked by the shin there of an Aggie. That's number 18, Zach Pierce. The downed Wildcat. That's number... We'll get that number for you momentarily. His helmet came off, though, with that hit. There's a couple of Wildcats over there to hit him as the trainer moves in onto the Aggie there. That's number 22, Andrew DeMorat. Been quite a difference maker for the Wildcats in the past few seasons. This could be a huge, huge loss there. Fans letting the Aggies know that they love them. As the referees, the officials, have a conference down there in front of the score box. One's skating on over right now with a decision, assuming a decision there. And there's DeMorat, he stands up. Always good to hear when a player stands up from an injury. That was an ugly looking hit, but thankfully he's up. He's headed back to the locker room to get some further evaluation. As the trainer gets assisted on over to the gate to give that assistance. Definitely appreciate those coaching staff, training staff, medical staff that help out our club hockey teams. We genuinely appreciate their time and service and effort that they put into making sure that your Aggies and those visiting Wildcats are well taken care of. Finishing up this conference now, got number 80 down there, Andy Gorgeous, excuse me, with number 55, our captain, that's Bradley Green, making their decision known. Looks like they've come to a decision. No penalty there so far. Seems to be the decision was incidental contact. Unfortunate incidental contact, to be sure. Looks like they're just finishing up. That faceoff's going to take place just inside the neutral zone on the near side. Yes, no penalty, incidental contact. Green takes it, and the Aggies win that. Morris giving chase to the puck now, back into the corner. He passes it on over to number 15, Trace Farr. Aggie fans getting loud and proud now after the resumption of play. 6 minutes to go in the first period. Aggies have it, try to get it into the neutral zone, but nothing doing there. Goes behind Titan Anderson, and giving chase is Morris. Morris ready to take that hit from number 10. Corey Motter of the Wildcats. And a nice little fake out there by number 72 of the Wildcats, Andrei Shmakov, also from Russia this season. Nice little faking behind the net there as the Aggies move on forward into their positive territory. Broken up there by was the possession by Trace Farr as Dylan Hale gets it, but he's just all alone over there as there's a mid-change happening. Taking it now is number 21, Ethan Tarver. He's got help. Gives it to Dylan Hale, who's just ahead of that pass, and they've given on back into the neutral zone. Aggies got to get back on sides. Dylan Hale there now again. Hale battling for it. Loses that battle to number 11. That's Cole Van Orman. Moving forward now are the Wildcats. They're into positive territory. Number 92, that's Osman Sholak. And a shot there by the Wildcats. That's number 71, Komyakov. As they're trying desperately to get possession back. Aggies giving a little bit of trouble on that possession there. There's Shmakov. Shmakov dumps it on in, goes around the boards onto the far side. There's number 92, Cholak, to meet that. And a big hit there. Hale tries to take it, catches it, and throws it on down. A little bit of trouble there as the Wildcats come out with it. There's Komyakov. And it's bounced out of play. Another change here while we anticipate the next faceoff on the left-hand side of Titan Anderson. Score is 1-1, 4 minutes, 8 seconds left in the first period. Shots look to be even as well, 6 apiece as the Aggies win that one, but it's given away on a dump. Giving a chase is Jack Jones now. A nice little late hit there by number 14, Tanner Davis. As the Aggies keep it in play through the efforts of Thomas Machunas, but it's thrown back into Aggie territory. Barton's got it now with some pestering, we'll say. The Aggies try to get it in. Kyle Lane is way out of position. It's a good thing, though, Aggies came up with that. Would have loved to see that for the Aggies as a shot goes in there from number 43, Simmons of the Wildcats. Kyle Lane got away with that one for sure. The Aggies trying to get it into positive territory now. There's Moser, Alec Moser, as he's hit by Simmons. Machunas giving chase in the corner. Coming away with it is Tanner Davis. Davis tries to pass it, but it's broken up. Aggies still fighting for it. Green going after it now. And Machunas. Wildcats come away with it. That's number 13, Ryan Brown. Green smashing him into the boards. Oh, and almost lost that between the legs on the little tap by Tanner Davis. Kyle Lane is certainly thanking his lucky stars in these last 45 seconds or so. 2:49 remaining in the first period. Oh yeah, little tippy tap there. Check that. That was on Jacob Besnillian as play resumes here. Sean Johnston tries to save it from going off sides, and he does. Johnston giving chase. A little bit of a scrum down there in front of the Wildcats bench. As the Aggies come away with it, there's Farr giving it over to Johnson, then to Pierce. Pierce with a shot, a slow shot, easily caught into the glove of Kyle Lane. 2:20 to go in this first period, tied at 1 apiece.
You're doing good, Ryan.
Thanks, Lane. I appreciate that. I genuinely do appreciate the approval of the Coleman family.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got my dad's stamp of approval the last time you were doing games with us, so that's for sure.
Bradley Green takes that face off. A little bit of a scrum there as the Wildcats come away with it. There's Hughes. Hughes moving across center ice there and into Aggie territory. Met there by Trace Farr. The Wildcats still have possession. Aggies trying to break that up on a stretch there from Trace Farr. Just missed it. Aggies gaining possession back. Skating in now is number 27. But it's dumped on into the Wildcat zone for an icing. That'll come back into Aggie territory.
I want to apologize on my wife's behalf. She's usually here to run the clock for us, and she's watching at home and probably has noticed that I haven't pointed the camera at the clock at all. So
not a problem.
She's usually here running the clock and keeping everybody happy and informed.
We'll make sure to give you that time remaining in each period in a timely manner as the Aggies win that face-off in their own territory. With it now is Trace Farr, gives it over to Pierce. Pierce loses it a little bit, and it's given over to the Wildcats. Dumped on in. There's Morris going after it. Morris behind, gives it on over to Farr. Pierce has it. Passes it forward to Johnson, but it's broken up. Aggies on a mismatched change there. Bad communication, just about paid for it. Good thing Titan Anderson was on that puck. Number 15. That's Carter Fritz with it. And they dump it on in. Wildcats going off for a change now. Aggies have it. Will Christensen on over to number 25, Ben Carlson. Carlson's got it along the boards. He's got help from Dutchess. Dumps it on in, number 12. Nolan Gifford gets it. Gives it on over to Christensen. We've got just under 1 minute remaining in this first period. Lots of action happening now in the closing seconds of the first period. Dutchess tries to dump it on in, but there's no one there. And the Wildcats are going the other way. There's Schmakov. Dumps it on in. Retrieved by Wolcott. Aggies get it at center ice. There goes Tanner Dutchess. He's got a little bit of help, but not a ton. Back into center ice it goes. Carlson dumps it in as he goes off for a change. Same with Dutchess. Big hit there in the corner. Wildcats really turning on the Jets. Swing and a miss there by the Wildcats, but they're in center ice now. 10 seconds remaining. Schmakov dumps it on in again. Looks like the Aggies are just going to go ahead and hold it in these final seconds here as we wind down. That's the end of the first period for the 22-23 campaign of your Aggies here at the Eccles Ice Center. Tied at 1 apiece. We're going to head to intermission. We'll see you in about 15 minutes or so. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Aggie Blue Ice, tied at 1 after 1 period. Switching sides now. Your Aggies will be attacking from left to right as you see it. Lots of great stuff to be talked about from that first period. Great goal there from both teams. Looking forward to another 20 minutes of exciting hockey action. We'll step away for just a moment as teams finish stretching and warming up for this second period. And here we go, fans. Bradley Green lining up across from number 18 of the Wildcats. And the Wildcats win that one. On that faceoff was number 18, Jacob Isnillian. Glad to see him back in the game. Wildcats going on the offensive to start this period. Tries to pass it into the center, but nothing doing there. Pass into deep Aggie territory was taken away by Trace Farr. Bradley Green fighting for it now alongside Sean Johnston. Sean Johnston comes away with it only just. Gives it to Green. Green dumps it on up, and it's tipped away by number 27. That's Jaden Hughes of the Wildcats. Wildcats trying to dump it on. A little bit of a dump fest to start this first period. 19-17 remaining. Only about 40 seconds have gone by here now. Wildcats certainly came out of the locker room guns a-blazing there, but quite stale in the first 40 seconds or so of play. Taking this face-off is number 9, Alec Moser, and the Wildcats win it. But it's quickly taken away there by Wolcott. Excuse me, that's Tarver. I have to make a correction for some pronunciations from the first period. Number 71 of the Weber State Wildcats, that's Igor Haimakov. Wildcats have it in their own zone now. Number 77, Brian Faubert with it. Gives it on forward to number 26, that's Jack Jones. Taken away by Tarver. Tarver has help, tries to pass it on over to Davis, but nothing doing there. Machunas gonna go in on a hit, no. It's dumped on into Aggie territory again for an icing. Gonna bring that back on over to the far side of the ice for a face-off. Face-off just happening to the left of Kyle Lane there. That's the near side boards. Far away from the camera as you see it. Taking that face-off was Lallier, but the Aggies lost it again. They did fairly well on the face-off in the opening period, but not quite so good now. Taking that after a huge hit on the boards on the far side is Barton. Gives it over to Hale, Molno, and then Voss. Voss dumps it in. Molno staying there near the blue line. A little bit of confusion down there as Sam Voss takes it behind Kyle Lane. My right to my left. Gives it on over to, that's Dylan Hale. Voss again. Fumbles that pass. Molno to Voss again, to Hale. Lallier with a shot and a rebound! Rebound off the pads there, taken by Barton, and he tries to get it on in there, but there's a little bit of a scrum there. Best look so far in the opening 2 minutes or so of this second period. What a great sequence there for the Aggies. That's got to get that bench fired up. I know the Aggie fans sure loved it. Face off again to happen just to the left there of Kyle Lane. Lallier looking to take it across from number 71, Heimakov. Aggies seem to have won that one, but it's quickly taken away by the Wildcats and dumped into Aggie territory. Going to be blown dead for an icing. Lots of icing to start this second period. Got some comments here from Cameron Dixon. Cameron Derrickson. Steve Coleman is a Cache Valley legend. He is sorely missed. Sending all the love to his family and gratitude for all he did for USU hockey. Sad I couldn't be there tonight, but glad he was honored. Thank you, Lane, for broadcasting tonight. Definitely appreciate those comments. And we'll catch you at another one here, Cameron. Face-off won by the Wildcats. Wildcats taking it. Broken up there by Lallier. Lallier pushing into the boards, and Hale's got it. Loses it quickly, though, to number 72. That was Shmakov. Heimakov's got it now. Heimakov going in. Plenty of Aggies. No real backup there for the Wildcats as it's broken up. Sam Voss to take it now. Cholak puts it on back to number 19. That was Eric Nankolis. Aggies in plus territory. Lallier trying to take it, but number 11, Jared Duchess, ends up with it. Duchess tries to give it on over to Sam Voss, but no. Number 92, Cholak, gives it on over to 19. Heimakov moving across. He's got lots of help. It's 3-on-3, 3-on-4 now. Titan, very saved there. Very great save on that play there from number 7, Morris, as the Aggies end up with it again after a couple more shots from the Wildcats. Dumped in for a change, and the Wildcats moving forward fast. Shmakov's got it. He's got help from Cholak and Heimakov. Moving in now are all the Wildcats, and there's 5 Aggies there to meet him. Pushed down there by Ethan Tarver. Tarver pushes it forward for Gifford. He misses it. Jack Jones has it. Heimakov again has help. 3-on-3. Heimakov trying to get some advantage there. He's still got the puck. Gives it on over to Shmakov. Shmakov with a shot just wide. Collecting it there is Fritz. And ultimately collected by William Christensen over to Nolan Gifford. And with it is a shot there from number 18, Zach Pierce. Great shot. Good answer there from the Aggies on that sequence. As the student section giving a big fat round of applause to the freshman from Orange, California. Lots of seniors on this team, but lots of new blood too. And I don't know about you Aggie fans, I really like what I see. Aggies win that, and a quick shot there by Pierce. Taken away by number 43, Rob Simmons. Moving forward with it now is a Wildcat, number 25, and it's saved on a shot. Looked like a shot almost, not really, kind of fumbled on in, but it's saved there by Titan Anderson right between his legs into his glove.
I got to give a shout out to my little boy. He's 2 years old, and him and my dad were best friends, and my dad got him into hockey. So, hi, Ray.
We always love when parents and grandparents are able to get the new generation into hockey. We love seeing that. As the Aggies win this faceoff, they're turning it around now on the faceoffs with Johnston. Johnston's got it, tries to get it to Pierce, and it's missed there by a Wildcat. Zach Pierce giving chase. Pierce with a hit, and he goes down just a little bit from that hit. Wildcats with it now in transition. Aggies in minus territory. A little bit of a scrum there, and it's taken away by the Wildcats. There goes Nolan Molno. Molno gives it on over to Machunas, over to Johnston. Johnston's got help from Green, and a shot just over the top of the cage there. As the Wildcats looking to retaliate now. And a shot there by number 27. That's Jaden Hughes. Blocked just wide there. Aggies looking to answer again. Machunas loses it off at a skate. Bradley Green trying to get it, but no, there go the Wildcats. Titan Anderson saves that. Johnston looking to grab it. Off the pass from Wolcott, but no, here come the Wildcats again. There's number 89, that's Carter Merritt. Gives it on over to number 6, Abercrombie. Up in front of the cage, that was number 77, Brian Faubert, and it goes up into the safety netting out of play. Face-off to happen just to the left of Titan Anderson as he takes a quick breather. Looking a little more cutthroat this period, both teams are. And here we go. Here comes Alec Moser across from Carter Merritt. Aggies win that one. There goes Machunas, and he's got help, but no, taken away, and there goes Alec Moser again. He's got Davis just to his right. Tries to shovel it back to him, but misdirects it. Tarver to take it away there. A little bit of loosey-goosey puck control from both teams. Alec Moser taking number 80, Andy Gorgeous, into the boards there. Another scrum down there. There's Davis. Davis takes it and gives it on over to Tarver, who shovels it on over to William Christensen. Christensen on over to Machunas, but it's broken up there by the Wildcats. Tarver tries to get it, but it's taken away there by Motter. Number 6, Abercrombie with it. Back over to Motter. Shuffles it around Tanner Davis as the Aggies ice the puck again. 12:53 remaining in the first period. Still tied at 1. Aggies with the shots advantage. 11 shots to Weber State's 10. Face-off coming down just in front of Titan Anderson to his left once again. Scratch that, make that his right. Taking this face-off is going to be number 9, Alec Moser once again. Davis to his right and a host of Aggies to the left. Forwarded by Will Christensen. Aggies win that, but it's taken away very quickly by the Wildcats as Titan Anderson scrambles to make that save. Looked like he almost wasn't ready for that shot there. Lucky he got into his zone real fast and put that into his glove. Face-off's going to happen just to his right again. Get a little lineup change here. Taking the face-off is number 77, Dalton Lallier. Aggies win it, and Molno has it. Nolan Molno gives it on over to, pardon me, that's number 20, Wyatt Barton. Aggies still trying to get it out of their side of the ice. Backing up was Barton. Over to Voss, and a huge hit there in center ice by Dalton Lallier. Open ice hit there. Still no true control of the puck yet in Aggie territory. Wildcats looking to turn the speed up here a little bit, though. They grab the puck, and there goes Cholak on over to number 72. That's Schmackov. Schmackov behind Titan. Over to Cholak. Cholak with a shot fake, and it's broken up over there. Dylan Hale's got it. Tried to get it to Sam Voss, but Cholak had his number. There's Fritz. Barton gets it, but Cholak takes it away. Schmackov whiffs the pass there. Fritz. Molno. And a hit there. Try. Just survives it, and the Aggies take control. Lallier over to Voss. Sam Voss to Lallier. Loses it just slightly. And the Wildcats come out with it on the far side of the ice. In transition now is number 27, Jaden Hughes. As some Wildcats head off for a change, that breaks up that play. There's Faubert. Faubert gives it to Abercrombie, who shovels it in, but no one was there to take that. Right through the legs of a Wildcat. The Aggie defense trying to get a hold of this now. Sam Voss comes up with it, crossing center ice, loses it on a pass, tries to poke it out, and a huge center ice hit there again by Trace Farr. Giving chase now is Morris. Wildcats off for a change. Morris passes it to Farr. There goes Carlson. Carlson looking for some help. Tops it on off. Over to Farr. Farr with a shot. Broken up by the Wildcats. Simmons with a shot and a nice save there by Titan Anderson. Titan Anderson filling some very, very big shoes there. Left by Ethan Weesey 1 year ago. Doing a fantastic job. He gave a great glimmer of hope to the Aggies last season. Aggies starting off their campaign strong. Still tied at 1 apiece though in the home opener. 10:24 remaining in the second period. Diane Meifert chiming in on the chat here. Lane, loving you on here. Glad to see you're watching, Diane. Aggies win that one. There goes Johnson on over to Zach Pierce. Loses it though. There go the Wildcats. Pass broken up. Christensen comes up with it. Aggies not quite onto their passing game quite yet this season, or at least in this game. And here come the Aggie fans. Wildcats in plus territory. Broken up though by Green. Tries to get it to Pierce. Pierce misses it. That icing is waved off. And a nice try there by the Aggies, but couldn't do it. Moving across with it now is Faubert. He's met by number 22, Brendan Woolcott. Now by William Christensen. And then Colas with a shot, but it's just wide. Tries to pass it over to Hughes. Jones with a shot now, and it's again wide. Not quite on target tonight with these shots. Big hit there from Sean Johnson onto Nan Colas as the Wildcats are down there behind Titan now. Tries to center it. Can't do it though. Tops it again. Still no good. Wide open shot. No, can't control it. Huge opportunities missed there by the Wildcats. Great defense there from your Aggies. Wildcats still with it in plus territory, and a shot just wide. There's number 18 for the Wildcats. That's Besnillian. There's Gorgeous, and another huge hit there by Sean Johnston. Johnston looking to get this crowd fired up in this second period, and a shot just wide, and a big hit on the goalie, Titan Anderson. No call there for interference. Sean Johnston trying to get it out of there. Aggies looking to gain control back, trying to get some momentum swinging in their direction with 8 minutes remaining in the second. And a shot blocked just high off the pads there, the shoulders of Titan Anderson, and a tripping call gonna come up here. That's gonna be Sean Johnston, number 29, head into the box for a tripping call. Johnson just tripped up number 10, Corey Motter, on an unfortunate contact there.
Fun fact about our commenter, Diane, she made the Aggie Blue Ice logo.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true. This Aggie Blue Ice logo, definitely one for the ages. It's timeless. Aggies moving on to their first home ice penalty kill of the season off of the Johnston tripping penalty. Dalton Lallier out there with Tarver, Christensen, and looks like Machunas out there. Yes, it is Machunas. Lallier to take the face-off just across from, looks to be Heimakov. Scratch that was Cholak. Your Aggies win it, but that penalty has these Wildcats fired up. They're skating with purpose. Gives it over to Cholak. Cholak back on over to Shmakov. Shmakov shovels it on over, but no one's there. Heimakov's got it, though. He's got Jack Jones behind him. Tries to send it on over to Cholak. Bad pass there. Shmakov to Heimakov to Shmakov again. Jones, Shmakov at the face-off circle. Tries to shoot that one in. Titan on that second shot attempt Another save, 40 seconds into the penalty kill. 7:07 remaining in the second period, excuse me. Still tied at 1 goal apiece. Very different game from the one played in Ogden 2 weeks ago. Aggies won that contest 5-2 off of the Green hat trick. Excuse me, the Lallier hat trick. Wildcats with it again in plus territory. Passing it around. Tops it on up to Abercrombie. Abercrombie on over to number 18 and then in front of the goal. And your Aggies get it on out of there. A huge clear with just under a minute remaining in the penalty kill. Wildcats taking their time. They're in no rush by any means. Fulber with trying to do the spinorama loses control of that puck. And a big hit there by Trace Farr. Wildcats and Aggies still fighting for control. Wildcats come out with it. 30 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. Faubert at the blue line. On over to Abercrombie. Back to Faubert. He's wide open. Tries to center it, but Trace Farr breaks up that pass, laying down. Give that puck on over to Ben Carlson. He dumps it on in. Giving chase is number 11. That's Cole Van Orman. Wildcats with it. Moving forward now. 5 seconds in the power play, in the penalty kill. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Your Aggies are back at full strength as Abercrombie dumps it around the sides. Shot there by number 15, Carter Fritz. Kicked out of there by Titan Anderson. Sure, you've noticed the Aggies are in some new threads this year. They've got some nice home whites with the blue pants and white socks with stripes. As that puck is taken out of play. Just the first of some looks at new threads this year with Utah State hockey. That puck thrown out of play. This face-off going to take place in the neutral zone. Officials having a bit of a conference now. Face-off to take place at center ice. Lallier across from Heimakov. Along with Voss and Hale alongside Lallier. Wildcats win that one. In control is number 13. That's Brown. Tries to pass it up to Cholak, but no, Tarver's got it. Gives it on over to William Christensen. Christensen tries to pass it, and he does eventually to Dylan Hale. William Christensen with it again. He's got help from Tarver on his right, and a shot there by William Christensen right into the arms of number 29, Kyle Lane. Plenty of heat this second period. No scores so far. Still tied at 1 apiece. The Wildcats have taken the advantage on shots now. 19 to the Aggies 12. Lallier takes the face off. And the Wildcats win it. There was Wolcott. Lallier tries to give some more power to that. Lallier looking for it again. Cholak on over to Shmakov. Shmakov all alone. And a shot just wide. Titan was ready for it. Quite a bit of chatter on the ice tonight. Good conversation. Lallier tries to shovel it on up to Voss. Misses it the first time. Gets it to him the second time. Voss tries to get fancy, but it's kicked away there by Nankolis. Lallier gives it over to Voss after the confusion. Looking for Hale was Voss, but lost it. Open puck now. Wolcott with it. Wolcott over to Voss, but it's chipped up over the blade. Lane sends it back in the same direction. There's Heimakov. The Aggies come up with it again. Sean Johnston with it now. Almost loses it to Nankolis, but Johnson still got it. And he does lose it. He loses it to Andy Gorgeous. Gorgeous got some help. Number 89, Carter Merritt called for it, but he didn't get it. And the Aggies get lucky. It's in neutral ice. Wildcats coming forward again. Tries to center it in there. That was number 10, Corey Motter. Couldn't do it though. Sean Johnston gives it on up to Zach Pierce. Johnston with it again. Johnston, nope, he's boxed out. Big hits there in open ice. There's Morris on over to Farr. Aggie fans upset on a no call on those hits. Shot taken in there by Kyle Lane. Zach Pierce giving some lip over to Kyle Lane as well. Both teams coming off to a change after that shot goes into the pads of the Wildcat netminder. Face-off happening on the far side of the ice, just to the right of the Wildcats' goal. Taking that was Alec Moser. Tarver with a shot. It is very wide, but Moser looking to answer back. Tarver with it at the blue line now. 2:45 remaining in the second period. Home opener tonight, tied at 1 apiece. 1 goal on 14 shots for the Aggies to the 1 goal in 19 shots for the visiting Wildcats. Very nearly full house here tonight in Logan. As the Wildcats come up with it after several nice shots there by the Aggies. Alec Moser with it now, and he tries to get it, but no. Answering there was number 18, Jacob Baznillion. Titan shovels it on out again. Nice little tap pass over to number 20, that's Wyatt Barton. Barton with a nice hit. Still no Aggies there. Barton's got it again. He's got Machunas and Moser looking for help. Bounces it off those backboards, and that was Tanner Davis that had it. Wildcats end up with it though. Here comes number 44. That is Yamarillo. And a shot from Yamarillo blocked there by Titan Anderson. Carter Fritz with a shot in there, blocked again by Titan. Several shots in a row here, all broken up by either Titan Anderson or one of the Aggie defenders. There goes Nolan Molno trying to fight his way out of there, and a shot in, blocked off of the right leg pad, ultimately giving control over to Wyatt Barton. Wyatt Barton gives it on over to whoever happened to be back there. It happened to be Nolan Molno. 1 minute remaining in this second period, this scoreless second period. Aggies trying to get a change off. It was a very slow change as Moser was still on the ice from a pass. Aggies looking on the attack now. There goes Carlson. He's got help from Dudchess. The Aggies keep it in play with less than 30 seconds in the second period. That goes into neutral ice. Aggies try to forward it. Wildcats coming in on the attack. No, stolen away by Ben Carlson. Dumped in with less than 10 seconds remaining in the period now. And a huge hit there down in the front corner by Gifford. That's going to end the second period scoreless. Plenty of shots, though, by both teams in that second period. Exciting hockey to be played here in the third period and throughout the rest of the season here at the Eccles Ice Center. We'll be back in about 15 minutes or so with the final 20 minutes of regulation hockey. This is Aggie Blue Ice. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to North Logan, Utah. It's time for the third period between the visiting Wildcats of Weber State University and your Utah State Aggies. Tied at 1 after 40 minutes. The Wildcats lead the shot count, though, at 22 shots on goal. And one of those obviously has made its way through. The Aggies, however, at 16 shots. Taking fewer shots, but making more of a difference with those shots. Only a difference of 6 shots between the two, but if you're able to score on fewer shots, that's a better look. Just finishing up cutting the ice here as the referees, the linesmen actually, get the cages back into their anchors. Still waiting on the green light for the teams to take the ice back here at the George S. Eccles Ice Center. It's been a warm and fairly mild night tonight here in North Logan. Aggie fans loving this home opener as the Wildcats take the ice for the third period. And here come your Aggies taking the ice once again in this home opener. For the first time this season at the Eccles Ice Center, let's listen in on the Scotsman. Definitely some true-blooded Aggies in the house tonight. They love the spot where the sagebrush grows, and they sure love some on-ice action with the Utah State hockey team. Got our starting lineup back out there for the Aggies. Alongside that starting lineup from Weber State as well. Aggies with it. Pierce loses it off his skate to number 26, Jack Jones. Morris trying to gain control, loses it and gives it on over to number 27. That's Jaden Hughes. Aggies end up with it though. Giving it on over to Sean Johnston. Sean Johnston looking for some help. Met an entire host, all 5 of the Wildcats there. The Aggies looking to gain some momentum, but it's given over to the Wildcats still. Trace Farr going after it. He's got Morris to help him. Wildcats turning on the pressure. Dalton Lallier with it. Into the zone. Tries to give it over to Dylan Hale. Loses it. William Christensen tries to shovel it in, but Gorgeous stick taps it, and that'll be a high sticking violation. Not sure if there will be a penalty enforced there. No penalty enforced there at all, but there is a bit of a conversation here. Face-off to take place just to the left of Ryan Lane. Excuse me, Kyle Lane. Moser taking this Face off across from Heimakov. He's got Machunas on his left and Davis on his right. Backing him up is Christensen and Tarver. Heimakov with it. Passes it on up to Shmakov. Shmakov loses it, and William Christensen trying to gain control. There's Tarver with it. Shmakov was still fighting for it, and there's Cholak with it. Centers it, but no. Heimakov wasn't ready. Several shot attempts there, whiffed there by the Weber State offense. And the Aggies are in the counterattack. Shot there by Alec Moser. Tipped up out of play by the netminder Kyle Lane. Both teams offer a change while we wait for this next face-off. Face-off again to take place just to the left of Lane. Aggies looking to get something going, make this a high-scoring affair, just like their first meeting was 2 weeks ago in Ogden. Carlson trying to get control, loses it into the neutral zone. And Wolcott tips it on back in. Giving chase is Jarrett Dutchess from Las Vegas, Nevada. Simmons with it now. Simmons attacking. He's got help. Help from Schneider and Yamarillo. They lose control. Carlson with it now. Carlson tries to tap it on over, but Jack Jones takes it. Jack Jones with a hit there on an Aggie. That's Jarrett Dutchess again. And another hit. Misses that one, though, on Monod. There goes Carlson. Was probably the best-looking attack in the opening minutes of this third period. A shot there by number 44, Yamarillo. Goes wide, hits the boards. Here comes Pierce now. Pierce with it. Pierce in a shot. Very weak shot there. Tries to turn it around. There was Green. And Kyle Lane eventually flops right down on top of it. Some very decent chances there from the Aggies. Pierce on a great counterattack. Had a bit of a weak shot there, though. Good thing Bradley Green was there to collect. Bradley Green going in to take the face-off now. He's got Pierce to his left and Johnson to his right. Morris and Farr backing him up. Wildcats win that one. Morris gives it along to Pierce. Pierce tries to forward it on up to Bradley Green, but no. The Wildcats on the counterattack now. Farr shovels it along, gives it to Sean Johnston. Sean Johnston needs to get better control of that puck, though, if he's trying to get any sort of momentum swinging in the Aggies' favor. Pass forward from Brown. A little bit of stoppage there on Hughes by Farr. Farr with it now. Gets it around him. Loses it. Oh, and a big interference there. No call. Brian Faubert wrapping his arm around Green, and now Hughes having some words with Green. Aggie fans don't like that call. A huge miss from the official there. And a huge hit from Green in response to that. They'll let that one go. Christensen with it now, and he loses it off of his skates on the pass from Tarver. Motter going the other way. He's all by himself with 4 Aggies there and a 5th on the way. He's down. Aggies a little too bunched up there, though. Abercrombie with it in the neutral zone. Gives it over to Gorgeous. Scratch that. That was 15. Carter Fritz. Wildcats trying to gain control now, and there it goes. There goes Dalton Lallier. He's got Sam Voss. It's 3-on-2. 3-on-3 now. And a shot blocked there by number 15, Carter Fritz. Aggies trying to get it, but there were 3 Wildcat defenders there. The Aggies really need to capitalize on crashing into the center there. Shots have just about evened up, 21-24 in favor of the Wildcats. Titan Anderson just about out of position there, and a huge stop there by the Aggies as they keep it in play. And it immediately follows out there. Aggie fans happy about a penalty happening. Maybe not. Maybe not a penalty. They're happy about something over there in the student section. Face-off to come in front of Titan to his right. Far side of the ice. Lallier wins that face-off for the Aggies. Aggies trying to gain control again, though. They lose it. Wildcats have it in the corner. There goes Sam Voss. Sam Voss shovels it forward. And they're going to ice that. Face-off coming to Titans right again. In there, taking the face-off is Cholak across from Lallier. Hale intercepts that pass. He's got help. Taken away by the Wildcats. Need to get better control of the puck. Jack Jones on a breakaway. Jack Jones with a shot and a block there by Titan on the stick side. The Aggies gain control of it again. There's number 22. That is Brendan Wolcott. Wildcats still in control. Shot there by Heimakov. Blocked out again by Titan Anderson, showing his value as a wonderful goaltender. Open ice hit there by Jack Jones onto number 22, Brendan Wolcott. Sam Voss getting control of it, though. Wolcott over there to meet him. Passes it on up to Dylan Hale. Dylan airs it, and it's taken away by number 19, Eric Nankolis. Nankolis dumps it, gives the Wildcats a chance to change. And a pass forward by to Alec Moser. He's got Thomas Machunas there to help him, and a shot there by Alec Moser very far wide, about 2 or 3 feet ahead of the crease there. Seth Morris with a big hit on him. And number 11, Cole Van Orman takes it. Aggie fans making their voices heard once again in this third period. Alec Moser moving on in. Bit of a scrum there on the near side corner. Whistles blow. And there goes number 41, Simmons. 43, Rob Simmons of the Wildcats. That's an elbowing penalty. That'll be 2 minutes to him with 12:46 remaining. Our college hockey rule experts, Aggie fans, definitely letting Simmons know that he's not allowed to elbow people. Green wins that. Morris has control. Your Aggies on the power play once again. They're second, and a heater of a shot there by number 18. That's Zach Pierce. He's got quite the shot. Wrangled right up, though, by Kyle Lane. Here we go again on the left side this time. Voss gives it over to Pierce. Back to Voss. Morris with it now. Morris a shot. Tried to tip it into Voss. Couldn't quite get it there. Green's got it. Green a shot just high. Johnston's got it now. Green over to Voss, who was ready for it but couldn't get there in time. Johnston back over to Pierce. Oh, and an offsides. His stick was just barely offsides. Tried to wrangle that in, but couldn't quite get it.
It was a deceiving look. There was an Aggie player in the far corner. Down.
Oh, thanks for that, Lane. Face-off to happen just inside the neutral zone. Here's Lallier across from Basnilian. He's got Moser and Hale. Wildcats dump it away into the hands of Trace Farr, the Springville, Utah native. Trace Farr taking it in. He's got Dylan Hell behind him. Now Lallier behind him as well. Farr taking control. Gives it on over to Moser, over to Lallier. And a shot there. Collected away by Barton and given over to Lallier immediately. Lallier looking for some help. Gives it over to Hale. Back to Lallier. Lallier to Farr. Farr with a shot just off the shin of Snyder there. And into the neutral zone go the Aggies once again. Need to have some better pass discipline as Farr is shaken up a little bit, but he'll be all right. There's Ethan Tarver with it behind the net. Scratch that, make that Wyatt Barton, who gives it on over to Bradley Green. Green moving in. Green looking for some help, still can't find it. He's getting someone calling for it. Green back up at the blue line, and he shoots it. Looked like it was on a good trajectory still after a couple of deflections. Dylan Hale tries to pass it out, and he's a little upset and frustrated that no one was there to take that. Simmons back out. That power play is over. The Aggies now 0 for 2 on the power play. Looks like a little bit more of the same this season on the power play from the Aggies. If they want to get anything done this season, they got to fix up the power play for sure. Abercrombie's got it, and a couple of Wildcats, most notably number 77, Brian Faubert, down at the corner. There is a delayed penalty. Aggie's going to get it. Brian Faubert, very slow to get up, on his hands and knees. Into the box goes number 22, Brendan Wolcott, the Wasilla, Alaska native, a junior. He's going to get 2 minutes.
I got to channel my dad a little bit about the Aggie power play because it kind of changed over the years that we've been here, and the frustrations with it were they need to get their passing down on the power play for sure, but they don't tend to stick a man right in front of the net.
No, not at all. And
they'll play 5 out wide instead of getting a guy right in front, and they used to play that excellent.
I think that's
shifted away from
that's definitely got to be the biggest note at their passing, but also having someone crashed into the center, that's textbook scoring there as the Aggies head on to the penalty kill again. They're second of the night off of the Wolcott penalty. Sorry, we missed that. We'll get that from in-arena voice Craig Pettit here shortly, and we'll give that to you. Got some 5-on-4 hockey coming your way from North Logan. On the ice for the Wildcats, we've got number 11, Cole Van Orman, Besnillion, Jones, and Abercrombie. Almost looks like this might be 2 minutes and a whistle penalty. Serves the 2-minute penalty, and on the next whistle they can come out of the box. Oh, nope, there goes Bradley Green off back to the bench. This will be a true 2-minute power play. Taking it is Lallier across from Besnillion. Looks like a 2 minutes for tripping again on the Aggies. It's been a nice showing so far in the first 3 games of the season, but maybe a little bit of discipline as far as fundamentals from penalties to passing and so on for the Aggies, as the Wildcats have stayed in control but lose it within that first 30 seconds of the power play. Your Aggies on the penalty kill. And the Aggies dump it on away. Giving chase to that is Carson Abercrombie. Abercrombie gives it on over to Faubert. Looks like he got up and is just fine. Something to pay attention to, though, if you're a Wildcat fan. Hopefully it's nothing too serious for him. on that slow get up. Tipped out of play there by number 21, Ethan Tarver, as he shakes his arm. Any stoppage of play can be a good stoppage of play in the penalty kill as long as that puck does not cross the goal line. A little bit of a change to the second penalty kill unit. We got Molyneux out there alongside Carlson and a couple of others. There's Trace Farr and Alec Moser out there on the second penalty kill unit. Maybe a mixture of the two. Simmons has it to Faubert. Simmons again. Back to Faubert. A little bit of game of catch here. Oh, and it's very, very lucky for Titan Anderson that Heimakov didn't get that puck. Otherwise, that would have been wide open to the house. And that clears the zone again with 20 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. 8:30 and change remaining in regulation time. Still tied at 1 goal apiece. Shmakov with it. He gives it to Motter, who's behind him. Gives it to Heimakov. Bit of a passing game, and they get pay dirt. That's number 92, Osman Cholak, on some great passing there. That's the exact kind of passing you want to see on the power play lane. That was textbook power play passing. Any time of the game, really.
Well, yeah, that's what you want to see on a power play for sure. See, the Aggies, they used to have that. Just kind of moved away from it. Well, it's a different style of power play.
Yeah, different styles of play, different styles of coaching, obviously. That moves the score 2-1 in favor of the Wildcats. We'll get the scorer, believe it was number 92, Osman Cholak, and we'll get some assists here from the MC here. Wildcats clear their zone. Titan was looking for some icing, but he didn't get it. Nankolis with it. And a shot, but blocked away. Aggies looking a little more flustered now. Yeah, confirm that on number 92 for the goal for the Wildcats as the Aggies move in there. Sean Johnston looking to score, but nothing doing. He had 2 or 3 Aggies there. Big hit there at center ice. Cholak had the goal, giving assist to Jack Jones and Heimakov. Dalton Lallier's got it now, and he gives it over to Trace Farr. Aggies have just over 7 minutes to tie this up. Send it to overtime or score 2 more. Put this game to bed. Games coming up. We got 2 home games next week. We got a double header. Make sure you tune in. Keep an eye on social media for live streaming addresses and who we're playing. We'll make sure to get those names of the teams that we're playing for you by the end of this game. Meantime, 7 minutes even to go. Sam Voss has it. Tries to give it on over to Morris, but he was not paying attention there at all. Lane gives it on over to Abercrombie. Abercrombie moving forward now, and he gives it over to, I should know this by now, that's Brian Faubert. And a shot there goes wide. Titan reaching for it, but didn't need it. Brown with a shot goes wide. Abercrombie's got it. Besnillian now behind the net. Abercrombie at the top with a shot from the blue line, blocked on the pad of Titan Anderson. Another rebound shot there by Hughes, but no. And it's cleared there by Seth Morris. Brought in again by Besnillian. Morris goes for it again. Morris passes it on up, a long pass over to Alec Moser. Alec Moser with a shot, and it just comes out of the glove there, and a rebound shot there from number 19, Thomas Machunas. Again, a shot there from number 14, Tanner Davis. 3 great, strong shots in a row from the Aggies, as Machunas and Abercrombie having a little bit of a conversation here. Great movement here by the Aggies. Some strong shots as we are just shy of 6 minutes to go. It's at 5:49 remaining in the game. Aggies down 1. Is there an upset brewing here in North Logan? Molno with a shot blocked by Gorgeous. Passes it on over to Moser, but it's taken away by number 15, Carter Fritz of the Wildcats. It's taken away again by Jack Jones, and he shovels it forward. Going after it is Barton. Wildcats couldn't really get anything going on that play either. Schmackov getting it away. There's Motter. Blocked up off of the stick of Jack Jones there. 5 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the game. Aggies will have 2 games next weekend, a weekend doubleheader here in Logan. Keep an eye on social media for streaming addresses, teams we're playing, puck drop, all that good stuff. Bradley Green take it across from Chonak. Aggie fans trying to get behind their boys here. Clears the zone. And it's back into Aggie territory. Blown dead there. Next week, here at home on Friday, October the 7th, your Aggies facing off against Montana State, a very good team against the Aggies last season. And on Saturday, October 8th, playing Utah, who in recent years seems to be in quite a bit of a rebuild. Aggies taking the face-off. That's Dalton Lallier. Aggies win that. Morris passes it forward. They're going to lose it to the Wildcats, but Lallier giving chase there. Aggies still have it. Morris with it. Sends it in way high, way deep, right into the glove of Kyle Lane, who just freezes there. Having a little bit of fun this evening. And he's earned it. He's faced 29 shots and only let 1 in. The Aggies, he's faced 33 shots and he's let 1 in. The Aggies have let 2 in on 29 shots. Stoppage of play here. Wildcat fans getting a little more loud. They're letting their presence be known here. Lallier to take this face off. Aggies win it. There's some Aggies upset that there was a missed penalty. That's 2 tonight. Faubert gives it on over to number 26. 26 with a shot, and it goes wide. Hale lets it fly over to Voss. Voss tries to gain control, but he loses it. Lallier giving chase now to number 18, Besnillian. Morris going back for it now. 3:30 and change. 3.5 now to go. Still no clear owner of the puck, but the Aggies have it currently. Been back and forth all night. tilted slightly in the Wildcats' favor. There goes Alec Moser giving chase, but Carter Fritz gets to it first. He's got longer legs than Alec Moser, the senior, 5'9" senior from Devils Lake, North Dakota. And he's pushed down there. That was Tanner Davis pushed down by number 15 from the Wildcats. Wildcats have it. In the corner, though. Almost had a shot off there. Aggies looking to answer again. Tries to give it over to number 21, Ethan Tarver. No good, though. Here come the Aggies one more time. 55, Bradley Green, your captain, with a shot, and it's blocked just high. Back into the neutral zone, have to come the Aggies. And here they are. And gets control of it. That's Thomas Machunas. He's got Bradley Green. It's 4-on-2. And a shot blocked and taken up into the arms. That was a cool little save there by Kyle Lane. Kyle Lane getting a little bit of an attitude now with Bradley Green. A couple of Wildcats on over there to give Bradley Green some lip service.
I feel like I got to hijack the stream a little bit, Ryan.
Please.
We got 2 minutes in my last game on Aggie Blue Ice. So
yeah, please take it away. All yours, Lane.
I just wanted to say thanks to everybody that supported us over the years that we've been here. My dad used to kind of sign off the games with some of the reasons that we would come here, and it was to spend time with each other, or for the love of the game, and mostly for the fans, the people that can't be here. So I wouldn't trade that time that we spent together doing this for anything. So thanks for all the people that followed us this long. It started out as a hobby and kind of stayed that way, but it meant a lot to us, and it meant a lot to us to feel the outpouring of love and support from the fans.
Lane, if I may, I really appreciate, of course, the mentorship that you and Steve gave me on my one and only period of calling hockey before this for Aggie hockey. I really appreciate the opportunity to take over here and to hopefully honor the legacy that Steve Coleman left here. We really appreciate all that you've done over the last 15 years for Aggie hockey. It was a perfect time for you to call. It was almost like your dad knew there was going to be a timeout called, and he gave it to you.
Yeah.
2 minutes, 1 second remaining in this contest in regulation. 2 goals to 1 in favor of the Wildcats. Face-off going to come just to the left-hand side of Kyle Lane. Besnillian going to take it across from captain Bradley Green of the Aggies. We got Voss, Johnston, Morris. There's an empty goal here for the Aggies with 2 minutes to go. This is the most aggressive hockey we've seen the Aggies play in some time. Morris has it in his zone. No Titan Anderson in goal. We got Zach Pierce crossing center ice now. Zach Pierce has help. He's got 4 Aggie attackers with him, and a shot there whiffed by Sam Voss. Aggies got to get back there really quick, or that's going to cross the goal line, and it is in. That should just about do it for the Aggies tonight. A huge empty net goal. We'll get that scorer for you in a moment. If that wasn't lazy hockey, I don't know what was. There was no movement from the Aggies there. Definitely something to pay attention to in coming practices, training sessions, so forth. Here comes Morris with it now. 1:20 remaining in the game. Give that goal to number 18, Jacob Besnillian, unassisted on the empty net. Didn't really need that help there. Face off to happen just inside the neutral zone. Aggie fans starting to leave the building as Morris moves it on in a shot blocked out to his right by Kyle Lane. The final minute of play in the home opener, and upset after 2 fabulous games where they outscored opponents 13-5. Your Aggies fall to the Weber State Wildcats 3-1. Don't you worry, Aggie fans. There are 2 more contests at least between the Wildcats and the Aggies. Plenty of time for you to get up here to catch the Aggies in action at the Eccles Eye Center, whether it's for a rivalry game or otherwise. And a stoppage of play here. Dylan Hale was the Aggie closest to the puck there. .32 seconds remain. 3 goals in 33 shots. Van Orman taking a penalty now. Not that it's going to mean all that much. Was giving a little bit of lip service to the official there. Green to take one of the final face-offs of the game. Sounds like 2 minutes for tripping. 20 seconds remaining here in the game. Green shovels it forward over to Pierce. Pierce thrown down to the ice there by Faubert. Morris with it again. And that'll do it here in the final 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That'll do it here in North Logan. Final score, the Wildcats visiting from Ogden 3 to the home ice Aggies 1. Couple of comments here, Lane, from some fans. Tamitha Neff says, thank you, Lane, to you and your dad for all the broadcasts. As always, go Aggies. John Eccles, who honored before the game, says, Lane, thanks for all you have done for me while I coached. You and your dad were awesome. Thanks. Dan Beckstead, thank you. The Colemans are Cache Valley's #1 hockey family. Aggie alumni Hunter Doyle, thank you, Lane. What a ride it was with you and your dad. Your hobby turned into a top-tier streaming for the college hockey community. Courtney Allred, thank you, Lane, for all you and your dad have done. So much love to your family. That'll do it here for us at Aggie Blue Ice this evening in Logan. One final game for Aggie Blue Ice. On behalf of the Utah State Aggies, Lane Coleman and the Coleman family, I'm Ryan Lawrenson. This has been Aggie Blue Ice.